All right, hi everybody. So in this video, we're going to solve the inequation here. 3x plus 5 is greater than or equal to 4x minus 12. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring everything over, so I'm comparing it to 0, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring over the 3x and the 5, because when I bring over that 3x and the 5, um, first of all, that 4x minus 3x is just going to be x when I subtract that from both sides. And I like having that leading coefficient being positive. Then I'll subtract the 5 from both sides, and negative 12 minus 5 is going to be negative 17. Now, once I'm at this point right here, I could very easily solve this by simply bringing the 17 over. And what I'm getting here is an expression that says 17 is greater than or equal to x. Now, it might help if I just flipped this and wrote it as x is less than or equal to 17 here. So if you take a look on your number line, okay, here's your 17. I'll put a little circle around that, but I'm going to fill it in because of the or equal to, and then it's going to be less than. Then I might write this with interval notation here. This is going to go all the way down to negative infinity, come up to 17. And I use the square brackets there because I'm including the 17. That shows that's closed on that particular end of that interval. Now, another way of doing this is I bring everything over to that one side there. And now I've got this expression right here. I could think of this as a line, and the line specifically y equals x minus 17. And I'm going to graph that. Okay, so I'm going to graph that. And that's going to be a graph that's got a y-intercept of negative 17, so way down here. And it's got a slope of 1. It's going to go up like this, which means it's going to hit the x-axis here at positive 17. Now, when I compare this, what I just wrote here, to what I have above, basically what I'm saying here is I want 0 to be larger than my y-coordinate, or in other words, I want y to be less than or equal to 0, which means quadrants 3 and 4. I am looking for where this graph enters quadrants 3 and 4, okay? Or if you're reading it left to right here, you might think of it as where is that point where it exits? And that point is going to be right here, okay? Right here at that x-intercept. Probably should put little arrows on all these things. So what happens here is my line is definitely below. It's in quadrants 3 and 4, all the way up to the point where I hit the x-axis when x is 17. Now, that means that this is going to be true when x is less than, and because of the inclusion right up here of that 0, less than or equal to 17, which is, again, that is the interval that I'm getting over here and what I've expressed over here. So it's the same thing. But I want you to see graphically what's going on here. So I bring everything to one side. I get the equation of a line, and then I identify whether I'm looking for where it crosses into quadrants 1 and 2 or 3 and 4, and then I build my interval based on that. So again, this line is in quadrants 3 and 4 so long as the x coordinate is less than or equal to 17.